I want you to move it exact. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm making sure all the legs are kicked out.
Oh, okay. Do you still hear it?
That time I got nothing.
You can't hear it.
Nope.
Fuck. Okay. You can hear it now, right?
Now I can.
Okay.
Shoot, it's time to start. Here in a few seconds.
Can you still hear it?
That no.
Fucking A, man. Alright, hold on.
Jeepers creepers.
Give me a fun fact, would you?
I don't have a fun fact.
You piece of junk.
Sorry. Now I can hear.
Yeah, I know it. Now you can.
Yeah, okay. I don't have any fun facts on my phone, but I do have 2 things of news to talk about, though.
This is the IHN show. Go!
Sorry, I couldn't hear it because of the technical difficulties. and
That's
I'm
why I
couldn't-
pointed at you.
So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, take 2. Welcome to the IHN show. This is episode number 94, recorded on June 26th, and today it is my turn for What Track Am I? I got that all set up, and I believe our producer has his new computer to talk about.
I do. Yeah, it's just a new computer. I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully it'll make things a little bit better as I now hit the record button on Audacity because I am a numbnuts. Anywho. Why, you're pissing me off. Okay, so we are still having minor technical difficulties. Hold on, let me just go to, yes, you should show and hide that, just, hold on. It's not doing this like I thought it was gonna do. You piece of... Never mind. Keep snapping that pen, I'm gonna snap you.
There we go. Sorry, I was trying to get the ink to come out of it.
Oh. Yeah, it sometimes does that. Transition... No. Studio mode. No. Preview. Show. No. Minimize. No. Come on. Output. Show. General.
Okay.
Duplicate. There we go. Ha! So smart. That's all it takes these days.
Just a little something, something.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, so, anyways, good show for us today. Hopefully, things... Hold on, let me turn off the fan so you guys don't hear that in the background. I am sorry, it gets a little toasty down here.
Mm-hmm.
So, this video might be a little haphazard because this is the first video on a new computer, so I gotta still kind of work out the kinks, maybe turn down volumes. I am assuming you guys are hearing this. I'm not sure, if I'm honest. So here, let me check and see if I get anything through. Okay, yes, you guys should be hearing it. If you can't, then I can't help you. So, anyway.
Okay.
Let's move on. And I'll figure this out. I have an entire weekend to figure this out. So, first, the problem is, the story is, so I got a new computer. I got a new gaming PC. Not going to say what company it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I also got and I'm going to get it I got it from the Buy Best store.
Yep.
See how sneaky that was?
Mm-hmm.
Got it from that store. And I got the computer, my headphones, the keyboard, and my mouse were all PH.
Yep.
Just backwards was the PH company. And I got a swanking deal on that, so I'm giving my old one to my brother, yada yada. Anyway, but my headphones, and this is the first, I've never seen headphones like this. Headphones, it's a USB. It's not an aux, like a 3.5 millimeter jack. It's USB. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, because, it lights up on the side here.
Which is
so I'm assuming that's why it has to be USB.
Yep.
But the problem is his headphones are still aux. And so I can't set my headphones via the USB and also the aux as default at the same time so he can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to he could probably hear it now. Can you hear stuff through your headphones now?
You talking, yeah, that's it, though.
Well, it's because that's how can you hear this.
Now I can hear it.
That was loud. Let's just turn that bitch right down. Okay. That's a little bit better.
That is better. Okay, now we're set.
Okay, so I had to... Anyway, so this weekend, let me write myself a sticky note so I can...
And a big old check mark.
What? Alright, listen here, Mitt.
Speaking of Mitt...
I'll just stick that right on the computer screen so I can't mess it. Forgets about it. You are an idiot.
Yeah.
Alright. Hopefully there's no lag. I know I could tell by watching it there's a little lag between my audio and the video. I don't know why. Let's see. Let me see if it's coming through pretty good. My audio and the video, I don't know why. Nope, it's not. Okay, that kind of stuff right there annoys the hell out of me. So I have to figure that out. I don't know why it's doing that. Anywho, I have to find out a way to delay the audio. Let's move into... What is it?
What facility is I?
What? Yes, what facility am I? Go ahead.
Okay, for my facility, I am a racetrack. This racetrack is a 2.35 mile, 14 turn, asphalt and concrete road course.
So 2.35
mile,
2.35,
14 turns.
14 turns.
The lap record is 1 minute and 10.3162 seconds, set by Scott Dixon in 2012 for the IndyCar series. Elio Castroneves has the most wins as a driver with 3, and the most wins by a team is Penske Racing at 7. This track, its location is a dead giveaway. The first race here at this road course was 1982. The total distance is 164.5 miles, and the laps around this track for the IndyCar series, I believe it says, is 70.
Number of laps is 70?
That they do at this racetrack for a race, yeah.
Okay.
I believe so. I think that's what it says. Let me see here. The kart series began running this at this racetrack in 1989. Let me see here. The IndyCar series started racing at this track in the year of 2007. Open wheel racing at this track that were way different series back in the old days were from the 1920s to the 1950s.
Okay.
Let me see here.
So I'm assuming IndyCar still races there.
They do. It's on their schedule. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Keep going.
The first ever guy to win this race was in 1905, I think. No, wait a minute. That's dirt oval. Never mind. Not dirt oval. There might be something with a dirt oval there. Let's see who.
Is it in the Northeast, Midwest, or West Coast?
I think technically it's on the East. Technically, I think.
Technically the East Coast.
Yeah.
But it's still on the IndyCar schedule.
Yep.
It's not Road America. It's not Belle Isle, because Belle Isle is, I think, 1.9. Well, so much for the warning there, buddy.
Oop.
Let me see here. You got Barber, which is the southeast. You got Streets of St. Petersburg, which is the southeast. Circuit of the Americas, that's obviously the south. Streets of Long Beach, that's west. Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course, that's the Midwest. Detroit, that's Midwest. Road America, that's not 2.35 miles. Streets of Toronto. Let's go with the Streets of Toronto.
That is the incorrect answer.
Aw, son of a beach. I don't know what course it would be then, because unless the only course I could think it would be is either Barber or Streets of St. Pete.
The correct answer is a little bit on me. I thought it was the east side, but apparently it's technically the Midwest.
Oh, well, if it's the Midwest. No, yeah, I don't know. You gave me false information. What is the answer?
The correct answer is the Streets of Detroit.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was 1.9 miles.
1.9? No, this one says 2.35.
Okay, fair enough. Well, yes, that is the Midwest. Very much the Midwest.
Alright, I thought it was the east, but whatever.
No, that is very much the Midwest. Is this any better?
Sounds about the same to me.
Ha! No, it's even worse. Alright, what if we do... Can you do negative? Negative 300. Is that closer? Closer? Ooh, it looks closer. Do 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 do. Why am I doing the desktop audio? You are an idiot. There's half your problem. Okay. Maybe? Closer? I don't freaking know. I'm doing this all on the fly. I should have done this yesterday. Coming out here unprepared. Tell me something I don't know. It's supposed to sync offset. Okay, let's 5. Better? Hello? I don't know.
Hello, goodbye. Click.
I don't know. Negative 1,000. Oh, you only go to negative 100. All right, negative 999. What's the most you do? Boom. No. Alright, anyways, let me just set you back to 0. Close. Okay, let's just move on. I don't know how to change this any other way. Maybe... Yeah, I don't know. So, let's just move into the good old... What is it?
IndyCar.
I swear if this does not work, I'm going to flip my absolute right now. Okay. This is... Why are you doing so stupid things? Anyways, don't worry, nobody could hear it. Pissing me off. And I can't change the audio. So we're just going to suffer through it for right now. Okay. For the IndyCar, Patio Award is going to continue racing open wheel, but he is not going to continue racing open wheel at IndyCar. He has landed a F2 ride with MP Motorsport. He was supposed to race in, what is it? With, I think, a Harding Steinbrenner with Colton Herta, but then they only fielded one car, so. The Road America breaks NBC IndyCar ratings record if you exclude the Indianapolis 500 for obvious reasons. Yeah, there's not too much going on in the IndyCar world. Not much at all. Besides, that's about it. Yeah, okay, so NBC got 1.1 million viewers for Road America.
Nice.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So let's keep on grooving into the fun facts segment. Go ahead, because I don't have one as I was trying to figure out the freaking settings in this thing.
Alright, my fun fact is, it's not a very good one. And I might have said this fun fact before at a previous episode.
Probably.
But since I didn't have one, I went with the fun fact of, in the NASCAR, any race team over 1 week goes through an average set of tires of 15. Holy jumping. Multiply that by 4 is 60. Tires total.
Multiple sets or multiple tires?
Individual tires is 60. Divided by 4.
Are you sure? Did it say 15 tires or 15 sets?
Sets. That's what I said.
So in a set of tires, there's 4.
Yeah.
So it'd be 15 sets of tires. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant like 60 of each. I was like, there's no way they get 60 right fronts, dude.
I know.
Yes, they go through an... the definition would be an ass load.
Yeah.
Ha ha. Okay, I'm trying to find... The first NASCAR race to be put on TV, not live, just on TV, because they used to tape delay the races.
Yep.
It's coming up, the ABC, in 1961, when ABC televised the Firecracker 250 from Daytona International Speedway. So. And then obviously the first race to be televised live in its entirety is... The first race to be televised live in its entirety is... Come on, this is an easy question.
The Daytona 500, right?
What year?
I can't remember the year.
It's 1979.
79.
Shit.
I remember it, but I didn't know the year.
40 years ago.
Back in the Stone Age.
Damn near. All right, let's move on to the
hooking segment.
Yeah, I don't even know if the sound effect's the sound's even gonna work. It's my favorite intro and it doesn't even work. Why do you keep doing what you're doing? OBS, you're broken. Okay, anyways, we are going to start off with some NHL trade tracker news. There has been a whole whopping 3 trades. We're going to start off with June 24th when the Dallas Stars acquire Ryan Hartman.
Oh, that's right. Where's the trade tracker at on here? Here it is. Found it.
I say just go to the NHL website and it's on the right hand. From the Philadelphia Flyers for Tyler Pitlick. Who do you think gets a better end of that deal? I don't know. It seems about even for me.
I don't know. They're both fourth liners.
It seems about even. The Chicago Blackhawks acquired defenseman Calvin DeHaan and forward Alexi. You sure?
Yep,
Sorella from the Carolina Hurricanes for goaltender Anton Forsberg and defenseman Gustav Forsling.
That was one of the things I wanted to talk about today. Was that I saw.
Well, let's go through that right now. What do you want to talk about?
Let me see here. I have that on my phone. And I got that. Okay, now that I got that off there, I got one last thing to talk about. However, we saved that for the news instead of not just the trades. So defenseman Calvin DeHaan and forward Alexi Sorella in exchange for goaltender Anton Forsberg and defenseman Gustav Forsling. I think Anton Forsberg is going to be an NHL starter one day as a goaltender for how good he's been doing, how good he did towards the end of the season. So I honestly think, in my opinion, Carolina got the better end of that deal.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Why do you say that?
Because I think Anton Forsberg could be as good as, like, what's his name? I think Anton Forsberg could be as good as Semyon Varlamov one day if he keeps improving like he's been doing.
Well, this is Hurricanes, not the Colorado Avalanche.
I know.
Okay.
But,
Just making sure.
yep.
Just making sure.
Next trade, I heard about, too.
The Arizona Coyotes acquire forward Carl Soderberg from the Colorado Avalanche in exchange for defenseman Kevin
Connaughton.
I was going to say, isn't it Connaughton?
Connaughton, yep.
And a 2020 third rounder. I actually am one of my NHL, what year? I think it was NHL 17. Kevin Connaughton was on my team.
Nice.
My NHL team.
Yeah, he was originally from the Desert Dogs, yeah.
Yeah.
I had him on my team in NHL 17 for a while, too, but then I got rid of him because he wasn't growing, and I'm like, you're out of here.
Yeah.
So, in all honesty, the Desert Howlers got the better end of that deal.
Yeah, I'd say so, too. Carl Soderberg is a very solid defenseman.
Yeah, and he's way better
Or
than
forward,
Kevin
excuse me.
Connaughton.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Kevin Connaughton.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very solid forward. So that is the NHL trade news. Now we get into the NHL news. Do you want to start off with the big news there, Harold?
Yeah, my big news that I have on here, I'm not sure if it's the same one as you, but,
Today, Junior.
wait a minute, that's not big news, that's different news.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on. Is it about Craig Berube?
Sure, if you want to mention that one.
He, defending Stanley Cup champion as a coach, signs 3-year contract to remain as the Brews head coach.
He pretty much had the interim thing taken off his name.
Yeah.
So, anywho, I want to get this correct before I spout off. Brooks Orpik announces retirement after 15 seasons in the NHL. He won the Stanley Cup with the one team in Pennsylvania in 2009 and with the Capitals in 2018. He has played in 1,035 career games, 17th most by a U.S.-born defenseman.
Oh, check this out.
He has
go ahead.
194 points, 18 goals, 176 assists. And 26 points, 4 goals, 22 assists. There's your first dinger. And 156 NHL playoff games. He wasn't like a
And who is this guy again?
Brooks Orpik.
Oh, that's right.
He wasn't a big point getter, but he was very much, what is he doing without the puck? He was a very much that kind of defenseman.
Yeah.
I mean, you could he only had out of 1,035 games, he had 176 points. That's averaging a point every 10 games.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 8 points a season.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks, but
it does. But he's
what is he doing? It doesn't say how many
yeah.
shots he's blocked though.
Yeah.
I know he was a big shot blocker. So.
Brian Elliott of the Philly Cheesesteaks signs a 1-year, $2 million contract to remain with the Cheesesteaks. That's pretty good.
Nolan Foote signs an entry-level contract with the Tampa Bay
ACDCs.
Lightning.
I saw that.
Yes.
The top free agent goalies market is Sergei Bobrovsky. Oh, man.
Bobrovsky.
I know, right? Robin Leonard and Simeon Varlamov are also going to be on the market for free agents, unless they re-sign. So, oh, man. I can't wait to see where Bob Borowski goes.
Me too. Hold on. But he'll probably pull a Steven Stamkos and sign a day before free agency.
Yeah, he probably will.
That son of a beach. William Karlsson signed an 8-year, $47.2 million contract with the Vegas Golden Knights. Average value of $5.9 million. When did this come out?
Right.
On Monday, of course.
Yep.
He had 56 points, 24 goals, 32 assists in 82 games last season.
Yeah, he
and then the
dropped off.
season before that, he had 44 goals?
Yeah.
Yeah, 43 goals. I was close. 78 points in the season before, so he dropped off, a bit. So, yeah.
Not only that, we have, what I meant to say was, we have Brooks Orpik retiring. Not also that, what you heard of before. We also have, ladies and gentlemen, Roberto Luongo is also announcing retirement after 19 seasons. Roberto is the third winningest goaltender in NHL history who has played for the Florida Panthers, the New York Fishermen, and the Vancouver Fat Whales. Holy smoke. Okay. The 40-year-old veteran has 489 wins, holy jumping, 392 end-of-regulation losses, 91 overtime/shootout losses, 33 ties, 77 shutouts, 1,044 games, has an average of all-time goals against average of 2.52, and an all-time save percentage of .919. Holy jumping. He is behind second place Patrick Waugh with 551 wins. Roberto Luongo has 489, and Marty Brodeur is first with 691.
691.
That's pretty. That's a lot. That really is a lot.
Sigh.
Other than that, well, you go ahead and finish up your news, and then I'll say what I gotta say. And it's something for both of us to talk about too, and I really like it.
Tis it?
Yep. Well, you finish up.
What does this both you speak of? I'm just trying to. That didn't work. It sucked. All right, go do that. Is that? No, closer. I quit. I'm done. Well, if you'd actually do the right one, you dummy. Good lord. No, go back up one. Okay. That looks even worse. Okay, so now if I add a negative in front of that, is that better? I don't know. Why is this an issue? Okay, Vladimir Tarasenko has orthoscopic surgery on his left knee.
Oh, that's right.
He will be reevaluated in 4 weeks. He had 33 goals and 68 points in 76 regular season games, and 17 points, 11 goals, 6 assists, and 26 Stanley Cup playoff games this past season. Artemi Panarin is still on the market.
Oh, that's right. Oh, he's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah. Mike Riley agreed to a 2-year, $3 million contract with the Canadiens on Wednesday. It has an average annual value of, guess what, 1.5.
Artemi Panarin goes back to Chicago. You ding nuts.
Well, the only reason why he left Chicago is because Chicago had to dump his contract.
Yeah, because
Chicago,
they were over salary.
Because they were over. They got their cup. That's why Chicago sucks now. Because everybody was asking for a lot of money. They gave him the money, but then the salary cap just did not go up.
Yeah.
And so then they went over salary. So then they had to ship a bunch of people off. Phil Housley signed a multi-year contract and is to be an assistant coach for the Arizona Coyotes on Wednesday. He spent the past 2 seasons as a coach of the Buffalo Sabres before being fired on April 7th after the Sabres finished 33, 39-10 and missed the Stanley Cup Finals for the 8th consecutive season. Well, it's not his fault. It's just the city of Buffalo's fault. That's why they're the stifle.
Yeah.
Hello.
McFly.
Pretty much. Did you say Brian Elliott signed a contract?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember. And then Luongo announced his retirement. That's all I've got for news.
Okay, now it is time to get on to my news. I know you and I are both going to talk about this and share our opinions. Okay.
Are we?
I have something about the Detroit Red Wings franchise that I heard that was a move that Steve Yzerman did from the Red Wings fan page. Steve Yzerman, here we go. This is what he did. He has qualified for restricted free agents, the players of Joey Hicketts, Dominic Turgeon, and goaltender Patrick Rybar. Agents he has not attended to, Yzerman, that will become unrestricted free agents this offseason is Marty Firk, Dylan Sadawi, Libor Sulak, and Axel Holmstrom. What do you think?
So wait, what is it now?
Steve Yzerman has qualified Joey Hicketts, Dominic Turgeon, and Patrick Rybar to be as restricted free agents, which be like William Nylander was to Toronto this past offseason. You remember that? Where he could only talk to the team he used to play for. He has that done right now, and he also has with people he did not talk to, Marty Firk, Dylan Sadawi, Libor Sulak, and Axel Holmstrom. He says that those guys are going to become unrestricted free agents.
Okay. He's been a busy little bee, hasn't he?
He has, and I actually agree, and I like this move that he's doing. I like that he has qualified Patrick Rybar the most. I'm hoping he can grow to be an NHL starter one day. And I also like that he is going to have Firk the most and Dylan Sadawi second most become unrestricted free agents because Dylan Sadawi is not growing very good. He's been mostly playing in the ECHL this past season, and Marty Firk is not a point getter nor a producer for the Red Wings, but he does get quite a few points for the Griffins. So his potential is AHL top 6. So I like that he's going to be an unrestricted free agent, so we can ditch him, ditch Dylan Sadawi, and then Libor Sulak and Axel Holmstrom. Axel Holmstrom has been playing with the Griffins for a couple of years now. This year was Libor Sulak's first year playing for the Griffins, so I'm not too sure about Libor Sulak and him becoming an unrestricted free agent, but Axel Holmstrom, he hasn't grown too much to become an unrestricted free agent, but whatever. So, and then Joey Hicketts and Dominic Turgeon are the other guys that are going to be restricted free agents. And, yeah, I'm okay with that. I think Dominic Turgeon has been growing slowly, but then Joey Hicketts has been growing at a steady rate. So I think hopefully when Joey Hicketts is done growing, he'll be on the third or second pair for Detroit one day. So, so in general, I 75% like the moves that Stevie Y is doing right now. And I'll tell you what, it's better than Kenny Holland. I can give you that.
Yeah.
So, other than that...
Probably would have put them all at unrestricted.
Yeah, what's your opinion on this?
I don't mind them.
You don't mind it either. All right, I'm good with that. So, I mean, to our viewers, leave us a comment below in the comment section and tell us what you guys think. So... Definitely.
Yes. Okay, unless you have anything else to add.
Other than that, that was the only thing I had to add today, so we're all set there.
All right, on this day in 2004, Alex Ovechkin and Evgeny Malkin, a pair of future stars for one, and unfortunately a diver for the other. You figure how you want on that one. Are the first players taken at the NHL draft in Raleigh, North Carolina. Ovechkin, selected number 1 by the Washington Capitals, scores 52 goals as a rookie in 05-06 and wins the Calder Trophy. In 15-16, becomes the first Russian-born player to score 500 goals in the league, and he powers the Capitals to their first Cup win in 17-18, obviously. Malkin is taken second. He wins the Calder in 2007. 2 years later, he earns the Conn Smythe Trophy after helping Pittsburgh win the Cup for the first time since 92. 1993, the second-year Ottawa Senators used the number 1 pick at the NHL draft in Quebec to select highly touted forward Andre Dagagli. from Victoriaville of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. He scores 20 goals and has 51 points as a rookie, but he finishes his NHL career with 129 goals and 327 points in 616 games. The Hartford Whalers, picking second, fare much better when they select defenseman Chris Pronger. Who?
I'd say that's a better pick.
Yeah. Who goes on to earn induction in the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2015. In 1999, the NHL's newest team, the Atlanta Failures, scores forward Patrick Stefan, more like he can't even score in an empty net.
Shut up.
God, no wonder he's not in league anymore. With the number 1 pick, not with that act he ain't, at the draft in Boston. Oh, well, there's your problem. But the real prizes of the day belong to the Vancouver Canucks, who wheel and deal in order to get the second and third picks and select twin brothers Daniel and Henrik Sedins. Yeah, I'd say those are better picks than Stefan there. The biggest prize in the late stages of the draft goes to the Detroit Red Wings, who take Henrik Zetterberg in the 7th round at 210th overall.
An absolute 7th round steal.
Yeah. In 2001, Ray Bourque.
Who?
Yeah. The highest scoring defenseman in NHL history. Yeah, I still don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Did he race in NASCAR? Yeah, I'd do have.
He might have.
Retires a few weeks after finally winning the Stanley Cup. The last act by Bourque's 22 NHL seasons. Is he carried a cup around the ice after the Colorado Avalanche defeat the New Jersey Devils 3-1 in Game 7 of the 01 Finals. After 20-plus season with the Boston Bruins without winning a championship, he's traded to Colorado on March 6th. 15 months later, he retires as a champion. Bourque retires with more goals, assists, and points than any other defenseman in NHL history, with 410 goals, 1,169 assists, and 1,579 points.
Just a few.
In 2015, Connor
Big Jeepers
is taken 100th overall, minus 99,
Yep.
by the Edmonton Oilers in the NHL draft at the BB&T Fail Center.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Sabres pick Jack Eichel at 2nd, and the Arizona Coyotes take McDavid's teammate forward Dylan Strome with the 3rd pick. I don't know. Dylan Strome's a little... Ugh.
He's a little bit of a bust for a 3rd overall.
Yeah. In 2018, Willie O'Ree, the first black player in the NHL history, is among 6 people elected into the Hockey Hall of Fame. O'Ree, later the NHL's ambassador of diversity, and NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman, voted into the Hall of Fame into the Hall and build... What? Are voted into the Hall in the Builders category.
There you go.
That's so poor grammar, though. That's why I tripped over it 5 times. Marty Brodeur, the winningest goalie in NHL history and longtime Tampa Bay forward Lightning. Marty St. Louis are elected in their first year of eligibility. Marty St. Louis was not drafted, was he?
Martin St. Louis. I'm not sure if he was drafted.
I don't think he was drafted.
Let me look it up.
Okay. Also voted into the Hall of Fame are Alexander Yakushev, a forward who excelled in the Soviet Union in the 1970s, and Yanya Hefford, a 4-time Olympic medalist in women's hockey for Canada. And that is it. I don't think Marty St. Louis, if he wasn't, I don't think he was drafted real high. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
Hold on. It's on its way. Let me see.
Maybe I'm thinking of... Nope.
He was undrafted.
That's what I thought.
He was, yep.
That's pretty good. That's good stuff. That should be a free dinger. Anyways, I think it's time to move on to some trivia. Okay. For the trivia, I get to start. Who held the record for the most Conn Smythe trophies?
Who holds the record for the most Conn Smythes?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
He was drafted 51st overall in the 1984 draft by the Montreal Canadiens.
That's pretty good for 51st overall.
He's born October 5th, 1965. He's currently 53 years old fart. He's born in Quebec City, Quebec, Canada. He is 6'2", 190 pounds. And he caught with his left.
I knew it was Patrick Waugh. Okay.
Cream puff, eh?
Now that we got that cream puff out of the way, haha, you're going to love this question.
Oh, great. I already hate it.
My cream puff question is, in the NASCAR, how many times were Jesse Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Sr. on the track together in the same race? Gotta guess the number.
How many times?
Yeah, but you have unlimited guesses.
Oh, jeez. All right, so let's see here. Gordon's first race was in 92. He started racing in 93. How many races were in 93?
I don't know.
I guess I looked that up myself. Racing Reference, here we come.
Well, you have unlimited guesses.
I know, but I at least want to get a ballpark estimate here.
Okay.
All right, go Cup. All right, 93, there was 30, 31, 31, 31, 32, 33, 34, 34, plus 1 in 2001. Okay, so we have 30 plus 31, that's 61, plus 31 again, that's 92, plus, well, if we just do, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 30 is 240, plus 1, 2, 4, that's 248, plus 2 is 230, 233, 234, 5, 6, 7, 238 is my first guess.
That is the incorrect answer, but it's darn close.
Okay, so obviously one of them missed a race somewhere in there. Is this counting points races or races overall?
I would assume overall.
Okay, because then that means it includes the Busch Clash and the Bud Shootouts and stuff.
Yeah.
Because if it was points races, that should have been like within like 2.
Yeah.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
That's what.
Higher.
Let's go with. So I did 238. Let's count. You had a Busch Clash. How many years was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So plus 9. That's 247. Let's go with another 4 just for Bud Shootout. Or I'm sorry, not Bud Shootout. Gatorade Duels. So that's 251.
Higher.
Higher still?
High?
Oh, I gotta count the All-Star races. Alright. Add another 8 to that. That's 259 races.
Lower.
255 races.
Higher.
257 races.
Higher.
258.
That is the correct answer with 39 seconds left. 258 times Jesse Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Sr. were on the track together in the same race. The last race they were on the track together.
Let me take a guess. February 18th, 2001 at the Daytona 500.
That is the correct answer. You're up to 3 dingers.
That's a cream puff answer, though.
I know.
That's why when I started counting, I was like, all right, I got it. Because I knew Gordon's first race was actually Richard Petty's last race at Atlanta in 1992. And then I had to add the one race for 2001.
You're up to 5 dingers now. You know what the name of that race was in the 1992 Atlanta? You're gonna love this.
I know what it is. It's the Hooters 500.
Holy crap! That was why I wanted to do this question. You're up to 6 dingers.
I watched a video on it.
Oh, jeez. Now he says this?
There's a documentary on YouTube called it was called The Day. Because on that race...
I think I've seen that, too.
On that race, there was, I think, 5 or 6 mathematically, 5 or 6 different drivers could have won the championship.
Yeah.
And then... coincidentally, it was called the Hooters 500, and an Allan Kowicki, who's sponsored by Hooters, won the race.
Well, that seems legit.
And he won. Well, he didn't win the race. Excuse me. Bill Elliott won the race, and
here it is.
Allan Kowicki won the championship. Oh, geez, you didn't even really get on the camera.
Let me try that again. Dumb game anyway.
Alright, enough of this circus. What happened to the trivia music? Oh, I forgot to put it on loop. That's my fault.
Oh, I just watched a replay of me doing that. Oh, that's funny shit.
There we go. I was like, where did the music go? Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot to put it on loop.
I couldn't even hear the music.
Well, you should be able to.
Alright, well, that's enough of this bullcrap.
Alright, I think it's time to go on to the
NASCAR segment.
in the world of NASCAR here. All right, OBS started to piss me off. I'm gonna have to start finding a different recording thing. Let me go to the good old news. Oh crap! I forgot to open a tab. Silly me. NASCAR updates its rulebook to clarify race disqualifications.
That's pretty good.
Following Ross Chastain's Gander Outdoors Truck Series race disqualifications at Iowa, NASCAR issued a rulebook update Wednesday to clarify that any L1 or L2 penalty in post-race inspection would result in a disqualification. In race accident damage can be considered by NASCAR when a vehicle fails post-race inspection. So, an L1 penalty is the highest penalty under one category, and then L2 is the next highest, and I think it goes all the way up to L4 or 5. So, 2019 TV ratings. Fox Sports wrapped up its half of the 2019 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series season Sunday, averaging 4,076,000 viewers, up 2% from last year's 3,980,000 viewers, excluding weather-impacted races for both years, according to Nielsen Media Research. Among 11 Fox Sports races in 2019. Among 11 Fox Sports 2019 races directly comparable to 2018, 6 scored viewership increases. For the season, the Nielsen U.S. household rating was up 3%, 2.44 versus 2.37. The top 5 markets for the first half of the season are now, unsurprisingly, all 5 of these make sense. All right, let's see here. Well, let's see. We got Greensboro, North Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina, Richmond, Virginia, Charlotte, and Indianapolis. Now, aren't those like the biggest racing cities you can think of?
Yeah, that seems legit.
Sunday's race at Sonoma delivered 2.478 million viewers, up 6% from last year's 2.334 million. Digital and social highlights for the first half of the season include Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series average minute audience per race was up 37% over last year. The 2019 Daytona 500 was most streamed Fox NASCAR event at 53,000 AMA, plus 10% over last year. And 2 million fans streamed NASCAR programming on Fox Sports platforms in 2019, up 79% year over year. 177 million video minutes of Fox NASCAR content across social platforms, up 51%. And 380 million digital consumption minutes for NASCAR content across Fox properties on streaming and social, up 80% over last year. Now, 80% of 380 million is a lot. Wow. So, that is good. Obviously, that means NASCAR has, at least for Fox, has bottomed out. Yeah. Now, let's see if NBC can pick up and continue on with the baton. And then if the TV ratings fall with NBC, then you can say, well, there's something between a Fox broadcast and an NBC broadcast, or just their advertisement or something that draws more people to the first half of the season with Fox. So, Quaker State releases a Paul Menard's Kentucky paint scheme. They're doing a throwback scheme. Did I vote on this car? So what they did is Quaker State had they had 3 different options of paint schemes you could choose from. You could choose either the number 11 Quaker State sprint car driven by Steve Kinser in 2005 at the 20th World of Outlaws Championship. Or you could choose a Quaker State paint scheme by... Shoot, what was it? I think one was from IndyCar, and then one was from IndyCar, and the other one was from way back in like the 80s when one of the Bodine brothers drove for had Quaker State as a sponsor. And the 2005 number 11 Quaker State sprint car driven by Steve Kinser at the 20th World of Outlaws Championship is the paint scheme that is going to be used at the 9th annual Quaker State 400 at Kentucky to celebrate Kentucky's 20th anniversary and Quaker State's more than 100-year history. Good stuff. Shriners Hospital for Children will return to David Reagan's number 38 car at Chicagoland. Trident Seafoods Lewis Kemp brand expands partnership with Front Row Motorsports on the They will be on the number 36 Ford Mustang for 4 races this season. Spire Motorsports expands relationship with Go Parts. They will be the primary sponsor for the number 77 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 at the race in Kentucky. ISC names new Vice President of Consumer Sales and new President of Homestead Miami Speedway. Today that Matthew Brachera, President of Homestead Miami Speedway, has promoted to ISC Officer of Vice President of Consumer Sales. Simultaneously, the company... Where am I at? Announced that Al Garcia, Senior Vice President of Operations at Homestead Miami Speedway, has been promoted to President of Homestead Miami Speedway. Maxwell House will be on Chris Boucher's number 37 at Chicagoland. And Beyond the Wheel short film series returns for a 5th season. The 3-time Sports Emmy Award-winning short-form documentary series for Fox Sports and NASCAR Productions will return for a 5th season. The 3-part short film series recognized the past consecutive 3 years for outstanding post-produced audio/sound at the Sports Emmy Awards. Takes viewers inside the sport's compelling stories and pivotal moments through the eyes of influential NASCAR legend and characters. The first short film titled The Winner, a Neil Bonnet story, premieres Tuesday, June 25th during NASCAR Race Hub on FS1 at 6 p.m. The following documentaries comprise the 5th season of Beyond the Wheel. The next one is This Racing Life, a film that profiles 2 young racers and their families in the unique world of grassroots racing in America. By following the lives of these 2 families, the film explores how racing binds communities together and what drives the quest of young racers to make it into NASCAR. And the next one is NASCAR Goes Country. In 1975, a group of NASCAR's top drivers set out to do the impossible. Cut a hit country music album. What? Yeah, pretty much. This film highlights a brief yet magical period in NASCAR history when 6 of the sport's biggest personalities... What are you doing? Where'd it go? Came together at the world famous Bradley's Barn near Nashville, Tennessee, and the electric characters behind the music. Interviews with the drivers who made the album. Richard Petty, Darrell Waltrip, Cale Yarborough, and Bobby Allison drive the story. That's a good one right there. While stylized reenactments of archival footage provide versatile backup to their tales. The 2019 Country Music Hall of Fame inductee Jerry Bradley and musicians who played on the album are also featured in the film. The Racing Life will premiere on Wednesday, July 10th, and NASCAR Goes Country is on July 17th. Both will air at 6 p.m. on NASCAR's Race Hub. Feeling Speed, an installment of the 2018 Beyond the Wheel series, was a short film series' most recent Sports Emmy Award for Outstanding Post-Produced Audio/Sound. The documentary followed 40 members of the Deaf NASCAR Fans Group during the 2018 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series All-Star Race, exploring the science of sound and how the event is perceived through the other 4 senses. That's about all I've got. So let's go to the entry list for the Sleeper Lane. Chicagoland. The number 00 of Buckshot Jones, driven by
Landon Casillo,
is going to be in the Starcom Fiber car. Number 1 of Big Bush in the Global Poker car. Brad Keselowski is unsurprisingly going to be in the white Miller Lite number 2 car. Austin Dillon is going to be in the Dow Universe Solutions. Kevin Harvick's going to be in the Jimmy John's number 4. Ryan Newman in the Oscar Mayer Wiener Hot Dogs number 6. Number 8 of Daniel Hemrick will be sponsored by Liberty National. Chase Elliott will be in the number 9 Napa Wagon. Too bad it's not the Hooters Mobile. The number 10 of Eric Almirola is going to be in the Smithfield Mobile. Dennis
the Menace Hamlin
is going to be in the 11 FedEx Express car. Number 12 of Ryan Blaney is going to be in the Body Armor car. Ty,
my brother is Austin. I don't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's why I'm out. Dylan
is going to be in the Geico Military 13 Mobile. Clip Boyer is going to be in the Toco Warranty 14 car. Garrett Smithley does not have a sponsor listed. In the 15 car, Recky
Stedhouse
Jr., dumb name is
Jr.
is in the Fastenal 17 Ford. The Schraub is in the Skittles Red, White, and Blue 18 car. Martin Truex Jr. is in the Bass Pros number 19. Eric Jones in the DeWalt 20. I'm sorry, the DeWalt. Why did I say DeWalt? What an idiot. The DeWalt 20 car. The 21 of Paul Menard is in the Menards/FVP car. Number 22 of Joey Logano is, again, unsurprisingly, sponsored by
Pennzoil.
Shell Pennzoil, actually.
Yep.
Number 24, William Byron is going to be sponsored by Liberty University. Reed Sorensen is sponsored by To Be Determined in the 27 car. The 32 of Corey LaJoie is in the PRO something. PROSPR.
Better than POS.
Pretty much. 32 car, Michael McDowell is in the Loves Travel Spots 34. Matt Tiffs is in the Lewis Kempe Crab Delights 36. Chris Boucher is in the Maxwell House USO 37. David Reagan is in the Shriners Hospital for Children 38. Daniel Suarez in the Ruckus 41. Jimmy
Johansson
is in the number 48 Lowe's. Just kidding. Ally Bank Mobile. The 51 and the 52 of Pennyware. 45 of in the Lightning McQueen Mobile.
Matt DiBurrito
Is going to be sponsored by. Now, have you been paying attention to what his car's sponsored by?
No,
Procore.
I wouldn't have known that.
Well, maybe you should watch a NASCAR race. You'd know this. Oh, yeah. There's 38 drivers in this year's race. Or at Chicagoland. I think only 4 races have actually had a full field. The Daytona 500, Talladega, the Coca-Cola 600. No, maybe only 3. Only 3 races have had full fields in them. That's depressing. And then next week's race will obviously have a full field because it's at Daytona Derp. So that's about it. That's about all I got for the NASCAR. So, boop. So the next IndyCar race is Sunday, July 14th at 3 p.m. Eastern on the streets of Toronto, NBCSN, also known as
The Little Boy Network.
The 17th race on Sunday for the NASCAR Cup Series is Sunday, June 30th at 3 p.m. Eastern at Chicagoland on NBCSN, the
Little Boy Network.
Damn it, drop my pen again. All right, I think it's time to move on to
Who had that number?
Let me go ahead. Go ahead, I go. Okay. Is that still working? Okay, good. Who drove
The number 14.
Actually, I'm done with the 14 for right now.
Oh, thank God.
Number 12.
12.
And the 1998 season through race 28 of the 2001 season in every single race except race 20 and 21 of the 2000 season.
Jeremy Mayfield.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah! Woo! Well, he got his car sitting right here.
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't look at it.
Oh, I knew that like nobody's business.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's enough of that.
That's enough of that cream puff for trivia and who had that number for
I
today.
thought it was going to be a good one.
I
didn't
don't
know.
think so. All right.
All right.
Now.
All right, AJ Foyt, don't let me down.
That son of a gun owes us $75.
No, that's Larry Foyt.
Oh. Wait a minute. There's 2 of them?
AJ Foyt is his dad, numbnuts.
Oh. By who had that number, you're still on the 2006-2007 Dallas Stars season. And for that season, who wore the key number of 63? 63 for the Dallas Stars in the 2006-2007 season. This guy was born in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Born on February 10, 1980. Currently age 39, 6 foot, 180 pounds. Centerman, left-handed shot. He was drafted 45th overall in the 1998 NHL entry draft by Les Canadiens de Montréal. In the QMJHL from the 97-98 season all the way to the 1999 and 2000 season, he played for my very own favorite, the Rouyn-Noranda Huskies, in the 1999-2000 season as well. Towards the middle and the end, he got traded to and played for the Quebec Remparts. From then, he got drafted, and from the 1999-2000 all the way to the 2005-2006, holy crap, season, he played for the Montreal Canadiens, and played for the Hamilton Bulldogs as well, too, in between there as the AHL team, I believe it was. Then on from the 2006-2007, all the way to the 2011-2012 season, he played for the Dallas Lone Stars. And then in the 2012-2013 season, he played one season for the Washington Capitals. And in the 13-14 season, he played 1 season for the Desert Howlers. Now, here's your big hint right here. In the 14-15 season, all the way to the 16-17 season,
Yeah.
he played for his last team of the Smashville Predators. He was number 63 his entire career, and I looked that up too. He also played 28 games for the Admirals that season. This guy, even though he is 39 years old, he is not retired yet. It is still currently listed as a free agent, according to Wikipedia. So, your big hit, his last team he played for was the Smashville Predators. With 25 seconds on the clock left, his initials is M.R. M.R.
And, okay, so he's number 63, was a forward or defenseman?
Centerman, left-handed shot.
Soderman, left hand, number 63. MR, he is, what nationality again?
Canadian, born in Montreal, Quebec,
Okay, so
Canada.
it's most likely Jock Strappy. I don't know.
MR, I'll give you one last hint. His name is not very French at all. In fact, his name sounds American, and he has darker skin than normal. I'm not saying he's African American, but he has relatively darker skin than the generic white skin, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So he more darker skin, and his name is actually sounding quite American.
MR.
MR.
Last name I.
Shut up. Last played for the Smashville Predators. I believe he was an assistant captain. He might have been. I'm not sure.
MR.
Yep.
We'll say he's basically African American.
But not really.
He's basically.
MR. This guy's name is Mike Ribeiro.
Mike Ribeiro.
Yeah. Had a famous shootout goal against the Colorado Avalanche in Colorado with a one hand
That doesn't
behind
sound
the
American.
back.
That sounds Hispanic.
A little bit because of his last name.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Mike Ribeiro.
Mike Ribeiro. That was who had that number.
I
remember him playing for
I don't remember
Dallas.
him playing for I remember him playing for Dallas. I don't remember him playing for Nashville though.
I don't remember him playing for Montreal.
Me neither.
Really?
No, I remember him playing for Montreal.
I don't.
Not
I
Nashville.
honestly did not know that.
I did not know he played for Nashville.
Well.
So
that is the end of this episode.
Yep, we forgot to do fantasy.
Oh, better get to that now.
Just a reminder for fantasy, Andy got to pick first. He picked the Shrub. I got to go second. Picked Kyle Larson. Big Mitt, watch it. Picked Marty McFly.
Fly.
And Richie Rich, coming in clutch, picked Chase Elliott. And the number 9, Napa Wagon. So that is fantasy. Put this all back.
All right.
Let's read the outro now. So, thank you very much for watching this episode of the IHN show. I promise I'll try and work out the kinks. We certainly hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like down below and subscribe to our channel to be up-to-date new video releases. Hit the little bell icon to be notified when we do upload an episode or when we go live. You can download our episode on Apple Podcasts. If you had Android, you can download the Podbean app and download it through there. If you would like to make the show better and easier to produce and in turn be more productive, please support us on Patreon. Link to that down below. If you'd like to contact the show, it is ihnshow@gmail.com, and that'll be in the description and on the outro screen, along with our link to our Patreon page. If you'd like to start a conversation in the comments, please do so. We just request there's no mean or vulgar language.
Racism, politics, and sexism is not allowed.
Just use common sense before you type. We're all here for good fun. Alright, the white flag is in the air. I'm going to add something. We might do a World of Tanks live stream. I have not decided yet.
Depends on how it goes.
Depends on if I can figure this out. If not, I would not bank on it for tonight.
Yeah.
So, Anyways, what fix of the year? You got anything else to add?
Not a dang thing.
All right, IndyCar again, July 17th, July 14th, which is Sunday, 3 p.m. on the streets of Toronto and NBCSN. And this Sunday, June 30th, at 3 p.m. Eastern, is Chicagoland on NBCSN.
The Little Boy Network.
We hope you could join us next Monday. Have a great rest of your weekend.